transit, month of February 2026, the full report. And this is the transit effect report with the task, precaution, chanting and conclusion. And each part plays a unique role. So kindly watch this report from the start till end. And this report is a report of what Mars transit effect for the next 37 days, 888 hours. So kindly press the bell for liking and become our subscriber. Libra Mars transit for month of February 2026. Transit of Mars in 5th house for Libra. Starting from 23rd February, will carry on till 2nd April 2026. Due to this transit, this particular period, Mars will be transiting through your 5th house. Mars placed in your 5th house. Mars is the Lord of your 2nd house, Libra, and Lord of your 7th house. Mars 4th aspect on your 8th house. 7th aspect on your 11th house. 8th house is the house of death. 7th aspect on your 11th house, the house of income resources. 8th aspect on your 12th house, the house of expenditure. So Libra, during this time period, there will be a living conflict in your family life. You will be struggling to conceive or completing your education. You have a lot of issues. You'll be adopting a secret strategies to achieving your accomplishments. When Mars transit to 5th house, you'll be creating some income resources and successful if you are a project manager or program manager or leader of your organization. Achievements will be there, but your family life may suffer. Abdominal pain, chest disease may be a source of your trouble. You'll be suffering disappointments and loss of status. Little mental poise will be available to you. You may be suffering from injury, and it can be from accident. You'll be very lively. Friends suffer from cough and cold. And happy and quiet and clever at work. You're getting a lot of resources. This signifies a ruffle time. It would be wise to move to curtail your expenses as much as possible, as this period sees you losing control on your finances and expenses. Take care of your family life. There may be suffering from sickness. Avoid any kind of unpleasantness between you and your family member. If any, this may give you agony. Handle your fun enemies with care and be cautious enough to avoid creating new enemies. Your enemies are likely to give you some kind of a harassment during this time period. Your health will require more attention during this phase of time. You're likely to feel lackluster, weak and feverish. Some of you also may catch some health issues that require proper diagnosis. Take care of your food habits as well. Some of you also go through personal behavior change during this time period. Some of you also, very unlikely of you, may become furious, apprehensive, and very estranged from nearest to dearest one. Some of you even tend to lose their glory and fame during this phase of time. Development of some needless needs and urge to do some immoral deeds may land some of you in a very thick soup. Stay away from living conflict with family members during this phase of time. Mars in 5th house, what the applied astrology says. Above all and as, this is a time when you will demand to be yourself and to express to others what and who you are. You are filled with energies that want to cry to the world, I am. You will not be especially inclined to be self-denial, discipline, postponing self-gratification or taking a backseat to another. However, this is not a conflict-laden transit. Unless you self-assertive energies are totally denied by circumstances or you give them no expression. It is much more likely that these energies will be expressed in a very playful manner or sporting way. For this is the house of amusement as well as self-expression. In fact, any athletic activity, if you are so inclined, is an excellent outlet for this transit. You're more likely to be competitive than usual. So you might be as well as make good use of this spirit Although you could use it some other area of your life as well. Your aggressiveness is relatively beginning to at this time, because the fifth house is not a house of cutthroat ego drives. In love relationship, this transit signifies that your desire nature is rather strong, that you know what you want to try and will try to get it. Physical love making will be more important than staring fondly at your loved one over a candlelight dinner at an elegant restaurant. Intimacy as a form of self-expression is energized by this transit. Although by itself, this transit is not usually strong enough to bring about any new relationship. If you have family, you may have real but not serious conflict with them. About all this will happen that your family may somewhat harder to handle than usual. As with Mars transit in this particular house, it is just that energy that are aroused must be used. In other words, keep them and yourself busy. Be careful, however, about the situation in which there is any danger of accident, because in rarest instance, this transit can signify an accident to the family in your life. Perhaps the only real flaw in this transit is that you lack discipline in doing things that you really don't want to do. You find it hard to get down to a task that is unappealing. Perhaps you should let your energies roam wherever those they choose now, and wait until Mars enters the next house before trying to work with any real discipline. Libra, task precaution chanting. Task number 1. Do flow Buddha Aditya Yantra and a silver chain around your neck. It will give you ultimate boost, status, prestige, honor, power, authority, and legal protection. Second task, put silver stripe under your doorstep. It will save you from any crisis situation. Third task, take 12 blue flowers, write your name on each flower with blue ink, and bury in the ground on Friday evening. It will get rid of your problems or complications. Or take a white flower, write your name on each flower with blue ink, bury them in the ground on Friday evening. Get rid of your uncertainty and hassles. Fourth one, bury 60 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday morning. Job, career, profession, status, prestige, honor. Libra, precaution of this particular month of February. Refrain from any form of clutter in your possession. Refrain from out-of-order wristwatches or alarm clocks. Refrain from mobile phones, any electronic goods, rusty things, broken items, chipped crockery, empty bottle, unused cables, wires, nails, screw, etc. Chanting, which will give you ultimate boost. Harim, Om Namo Shivaya Harim. Harim, Om Namo Shivaya Harim. Harim, Om Namo Shivaya Harim. More you do it, more you getting a boost to achieve supremacy. You can take your astrological journey even deeper by downloading my free app. Just sign up and you receive a complimentary basic consultation as my welcome gift to you. But you'll have access to premium content. Weekly horoscope premium content, monthly horoscope premium content, yearly horoscope premium content. Yes, with transit effect, conclusions, task precaution chanting, very thorough report, weekly, monthly, yearly. Wish you all the best. Thank you.